Yeah, your favorite Terry Little Bacon Bear. We're hanging out with one of DMV's favorite, and this man's home. I don't even know like what other accolades I should like lead in with, but this is Big Flock, nigga. You gotta say it like that.
Big Flock, nigga. You already know what's up.
First off, welcome home.
Thank you.
I think the first time that we spoke when you were on your way back home, I said to you, "What do you want to eat?" And he was like, "Chick-fil-A," and I said, "I'm gonna blow your mind, but there's a sandwich that they got out right now that's gonna blow your mind." And then sure enough, lo and behold, I seen your ass eating the Popeyes chicken sandwich. So I want to ask you first, what did you think about the sandwich?
That shit, smash hit. Tours.
Better than the Chick-fil-A?
No. No, I don't agree.
Why don't you agree?
Chick-fil-A just got that type of, that just, man, I could keep eating it. I can't keep eating that Popeye shit all the time.
Okay, well, you can't eat it all the time. But like, my thing is the chicken in the Popeye sandwich is a lot juicier. But like, when you eat a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, that's like hefty. That's some thick ass chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta tell them cook it hard though. You cook it hard, it ain't really that thick. It's gonna be crispy. It's gonna be just right. Hell yeah, every time. I cook everything hard. No homo.
Pause. Pause.
I cook everything though like that though.
So you've been home now at this point maybe 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks exactly for real. What's today, Thursday? Yeah, 2 weeks in a day.
2 weeks in a day. So walk me through the first day home.
First day home, men came pick me up.
Don't just say men. There was like everybody. I saw the video and the recap now this morning.
Girl, everybody came to pick me up. I seen my mother, my daughter. I seen all them later on during the day. Went to the stew. I had a stew in my auntie crib. The stew and went straight to work for real. Chill with my family. I did everything I like to do. Work and be with family. I did all that shit at the same time.
He missed the part where he was riding off in an I-8. I was like, okay, so you just gonna come home and just get an I-8?
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, it's just something small like 8-ball.
I've never been in an I-8, so I was just like, oh, damn, now
I take you, man. We both gonna get an I-8.
Really? Y'all heard it first. You definitely heard him say it. So now that you are home, of course, there's a lot of pressure from the fans, from the people who have been waiting for you to come home, to put out work, to do a million things.
Right.
I feel like you just sitting. You sitting and you waiting. What you waiting on?
It's like, I'm really not waiting on nothing. It's just the whole process. I want to make sure I do everything right. Like, I don't want no rush job. Like, I know how the fans feel, but at the same token, they gotta understand. Like, if you want good quality, you just gotta wait. Like, you want to keep telling me to do it now. Why you want to keep telling me to do it now? I'm just want to give you my words. I can give you my best. You just wait for it.
I mean, I don't think that any artist has a responsibility to give the music any faster than you feel like it's ready to be out there. But, you know, you got to give them something.
I got to give them something, right? So tomorrow, which is Friday, the first day out video will be out. First day out, the single and the video will be out. So. Now,
was this a single that you recorded once you got out? Like, this is day up?
It's literally my first day. Like, it ain't 2 days later I recorded that day.
Did you write it that day, or did you write this on your way out?
I can't tell you that.
That was the good question. I'm serious.
If I tell you everything, what I'm gonna know, I can't tell you that. Can't tell you my secret.
No secrets then. So now with first day out coming out tomorrow, what do you think the reception's gonna be like?
Man, shit. I'm basically telling you all truth, so shit, y'all gotta respect it. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, I know y'all gonna love it, but at the same time, like, I want people to actually listen to what I'm saying. Like, don't keep expecting straight crank from me. Like I've been through a rock of shit these past couple years, so like, I got a different type of story to tell, and I really need y'all just to tune in, to really listen to it. Like, don't just keep trying to listen to the beat and just hear me talking about a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, listen to what I'm talking about now.
Because you got a lot of things to say, because you've had time to think about what you were going to say.
Exactly.
I didn't say this when I started this interview off, but I wanted to first off thank you for the opportunity for being able to interview you while you were still in prison. You were the first interview I did when I got here to KYS.
Oh, yeah.
Before I even got on the air, I was like, what could make a splash? Like, what needs to be heard?
Right.
And then I was like, wonder if I could go to jail or go to prison and find this interview with Flock. So I wanted to definitely thank you for the opportunity, because it put me in a good spot, and it put you in a good spot too. And I
want to thank you as well. Like, you had some like that question, like, you know, it seemed like you just started. I would never knew that was your first interview.
It was. I was sweating like shit with that interview. You don't even know. I was really sweating.
Really?
Like, I was sweating because it was such a long interview, and I had to cut it up, get that joint on air, and I was still brand new to this. It was like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work, but fuck it, let's make it work. Now I'm gonna sound really green when I say this, but obviously I ain't never been to jail. I've never been to prison. I don't even know what it's like. I know you were locked up in Cumberland first, but where else did you end up at?
I went to Cumberland, then I went to Beckley out West Virginia. Man, it's terrible out there.
West Virginia.
I mean, it's terrible at any prison, but Beckley though, like, I've been to plenty prison, state prison, only 2 fed spots, but Beckley probably was the worst. Like, the way they carry you, just the environment, period, the inmates, and it's just like, you gotta get out of there. Like, they telling me don't even take the halfway house, just go ahead and do your time. And I'm like, man, bro, like, if I don't get out of here ASAP, I'm gonna drive myself crazy, bro. Like, that's how it is. That's how I felt down there.
What's it like in there? Walk me through like a day, a time in there.
I mean, see, it's different because it's like a lot of people got routine. Like, I had routine, but I switched it up a lot of time because some routine might not work like how I wanted to work. So, like, you know, you wake up in the morning, you go to breakfast. See, I wasn't going to breakfast there, though. Go to breakfast. And basically all I was doing pretty much working out, getting high. Yeah, it was a gun show.
I had to see if he was doing this.
Yeah, I ain't woofing. Oh, no, not I'm not.
Okay, so he's still thick here. Okay, you been eating good, but like your arms like that.
Yeah, I've been eating, though. But I just been, you know what I'm saying? I probably didn't even start writing until I got to Beckley. And I was in the hole.
In the hole?
In the hole.
You mean like 23 hours in, 1 hour out?
Yeah, I wasn't even going out, though. There was no point for that hour out. Because it was cold back there, so there was no point in me going out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there 24 hours.
No. Hold up. First off, I can't sit still for longer than 7 to 12 minutes any given day.
Right.
So to sit in a cell for 23 hours a day, I already know that that's wearing on your brain. What are your thoughts in an average day? Because it's a brain game then at that point.
Right. See, I had a celly. My celly was an old dude, though, from the city and shit.
What was he in for?
He was in on the body and shit, but he got back on the pill, though, so he got to probably be out there in a couple months and shit. But he was an older dude, though, but he was on my unit at first and shit, but when I got in there, we already clicked it when, you know what I'm saying, we was on the unit, so when I got in there, like, I was glad that I went in there with him, like, instead of going in there with somebody that I ain't know and shit like that, but by him telling, when I went in there, he told me, like, it was a blessing now, because they was treating him bad. So he's like, man, it's a blessing that you even came in here. Like, it's a curse that you here, though, because you about to go home, but it's a blessing that you in, because I would have went crazy if you went in here. So I just made him laugh. Like, we just in there, don't make each other laugh.
So is there there's like a brotherhood amongst people in there? Or is it just like person to person?
It's like, you know, like how that shit set up is like, shit go by cars. And what I mean cars is like, where you from? So D.C. or Maryland, like our part of Maryland, they together. Then you got the Baltimore, they together. No, I'm not. Some spots though, Baltimore be with us though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Baltimore. Like, I fuck with Baltimore dudes too though. But it's like it's just certain. There's like certain segregation.
Does Virginia get to sit with y'all, or like they get to be on?
No, they on their own time. Virginia on their own time.
Yeah, so sort of like out here, sit separate.
And like down south, like a whole down south car, they all together. At least in Louisiana, New Orleans, they with us. That's the whole crazy part. Like,
really?
Louisiana, New Orleans, they with us. Like, and then if we go down there where they at, we with them type shit. Like,
really?
Right. Louisiana, they all. And that's damn near in every prison in the Fed.
That's wild. I ain't never been in prison,
it's
so
crazy
I'm using my imagination.
It's crazy because they just like us though. They, you know, so they talk different. Their slang is different, but they just like us though. That's probably why it's like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, you'll be thinking like, what the fuck? Why y'all ain't sitting over there at the down south Cabo all the time? They with us. They say they just like us. They build with us. They work out with us. They do the same thing we do. So, you know what I'm saying, work out.
How do you fall into like a rhythm? Like when you arrive there on, I guess, the unit, how do you decide where you're going to plant your feet? I would be like, I'll be looking around like, do they ask you where you from, or do you just have to declare like, yo, I'm from PG County, I want to sit with y'all? Nah,
hell nah. see, by me being from Maryland, see, like, I get off the bus, and they be like, yeah, where you from? And I tell them I'm from Maryland, so you got to rock a Maryland motherfuckers who going to say they from the city. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like to say where they from
for
some
some reason. That's like a dangerous thing to do there.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's dangerous because that's like that in a lot of prisons, period. Not even just prison, like people out there, like, I feel as though, I ain't gonna say I made it cool, but I feel as though I played a part in making being from Maryland cool, because you had a rock of niggas from Maryland that always like to say they was from city hood for some reason. They always want to say, the first thing they say, like, you'll see motherfucker from the Maryland, but they say they from the farms, off the break. That's the first thing they say.
Well,
every time, though, I'm from the farms, every time, like, this shit crazy. So it's like, so when I went down there, like, man, where you from? I'm from Maryland. But you got Baltimore, Maryland, you got Maryland, like, I'm Maryland. So Like, what, yeah, you on Baltimore time or you like on DC Maryland? Yeah, I'm on DC Maryland time though, you know what I'm saying?
And they're like, oh, okay, you can sit with us.
See it? It don't really
Is
be
it
like
not
that.
nearly
Like,
this warm? I know I'm too smiley for prison. I be smiling too much.
yeah, see, it's like you can't really be so friendly for prison. Like when I first got there, like I just had to peep the scene. Like even like homies like DC Murder, I really want to talk to them at first because you gotta feel.
You gotta get a feel for the room and feel how people feeling about you.
And for about 3 weeks, like I'm just walking around, I'm doing all by myself. So like I sit with them and shit, eat, but I eat, get the fuck out of there and stay about my business. Like that's just me per. Like I just stay and mind my business. Even when I go outside for rec, I walk the track, I put my headphones on, I'm by myself most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I like doing stuff by myself though. That's how I like to do stuff.
I don't know. You get me so personable.
What you mean?
You're really personable. Like you're likable. I feel like people like you. They're naturally attracted to your energy. So I mean,
It be like that, right?
but I guess it's a whole different ballgame when you in prison. I don't want to smile at
like
all.
a motherfucker will trick you. Like I learned that the hard way. Like motherfuckers will trick you. So me trying to be cool with you and I'm thinking we really building a bond the whole time. You really don't fuck with me for real. You really trying to, you know what I'm saying, backdoor me for real. Like that's why I learned like, man, fuck it, I'm better off by myself because I ain't gonna backdoor myself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
what was the scariest kind of experience that you experienced while you were in jail, in prison rather?
hell no, I ain't never experienced scary thing, like nothing. Like
Really nothing? Okay.
nah, cause I've been getting locked up for a minute, so not saying that's a good thing, slow, but make sure everybody know, man, going to jail ain't cool though. I must understand, but you know, so I've been getting locked up for a minute, so it's like it might sound crazy, but it's like a natural habitat to me. Like that's so crazy. Like I seem like I'm more so in prison more than I'm on the street, so it's like it's not hard for me to adapt to that. So I never really like scared of anything. Like I just didn't never want to lose nobody close to me, but I did though. I lost my dad. I lost two of my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the worst. I won't say it was scary, but that was like the worst thing that probably happened to me in prison and shit.
What kept your mind active and aware and just like really on your shit while you were in there? What'd you focus on?
Music. Nah, I focus on just making it out. Like that's the whole thing. Like what people fail to realize, like that jail shit is really overrated. And when you get home, nobody don't really give a fuck what you was doing in jail. See, that's the whole problem. Like when niggas in jail, they feel as though you gotta slang that knife at all time out to prove that you a man when that's not even the case. By you being a man, you ain't gotta be violent to be a man. You just, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta have.
You don't gotta be violent to be a man.
Nah, you ain't gotta do that. You just gotta carry yourself as a man. Talk to a man respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Have manners, like motherfuckers take manners for weakness and shit. Like you saying please, excuse me, and thank you. They take that shit for weakness, but I feel as though, you know what I'm saying, I can say that shit all the time. Like I ain't got a complex. I don't have a complex. Like I know I'm 100% man. Like
so it's please and thank you from Flock Hall.
Yeah, all the time. Like
we about to test his manners. Duh. I better not ever see you do nothing unmannerly. I'm gonna be like, that's not very manly if you Flock.
See, like what you gotta understand. Like I got my temper fucked up too though. So it's
yours too, mine too.
Like, it's easy for me to just go from man, please and thank you. Like God damn, what the fuck? Like what the.
All right, look.
You know what I'm saying? It's that quick. Like say I might hold the door for you and.
You don't say excuse me, all right, excuse me,
excuse me or thank you, like damn, like
you welcome.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say like it's just basic mannerisms, and I just feel as though that's what a lot of young dudes lack. Not even young dudes, just young people. I feel like that's what they lack. They feel as though by them saying please, thank you, and all that shit, that make them weak or make them look soft, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I saw you tweet the other day something to the effect of like using guns in your videos and living this tough ass life ain't it? Because it's gonna end you up in a bad spot. Right. Of course, now I feel like you have to be about that. Right. And what made you come to that now?
It's like I had to really I don't want to say I found myself because I already knew who I was, but I think that's what it. I wasn't really standing on that like how I should have been. Like I knew I was already going hard. You know what I'm saying? Since a young, I knew I was doing this, doing that, whatever the case may be. So. The fuck I gotta keep putting guns in videos and shit. Like I know like if you try like get out of line, I'll bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't gotta do that shit. It's like, well that shit cheese for real. It's like you ain't gonna do nothing cause you gonna be sitting in the cell with the dick look like damn. Like what the fuck? I'm locked up for guns and my shit. Like not even busting a nigga ass.
I was just with it.
Like I just had it. You just had it. You know what I'm saying? Then when you get caught up, it's like, man, what the fuck was I doing? You know what I'm saying? It really just ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like. But that's the whole kill. Like I've been seeing all these videos and shit like that. Niggas be having that shit and they shit like that heavy shit, like shit that like military motherfuckers
Hard
got.
artillery.
For real, and it's like they like the police, like, you know what I'm saying, police be looking at shit like, God damn, like how the fuck I don't even got that.
I don't
How
got
the fuck
a
they
bazooka. Where
that?
did you get a bazooka,
Exactly.
bro?
So they're like, man, what the fuck? Like, we gotta get them off the street, cause that shit, man, it's crazy, man. Like, it's just like, you just gotta know yourself. Like, if you ain't a gangster, like, it's cool though. You don't have to be a gangster though. Like,
Absolutely.
that gangster shit late, man. Like, that shit, man. That shit.
I think we forget sometimes that like PG County is one of the wealthiest black counties in the world, and I'm sure that you now experience and people from different walks of life, both in and out of prison. You know, there's people living a lot rougher than this, acting a lot better than this.
Right,
you know?
right.
How do you intend to kind of continue to enforce that message? I will shout out to my little bro, Young Manny. Like, he was one of the first rappers here in the DMV that I saw. Like, he was telling a power drill in his video. I was like, that's really corny, but I get the vision. It still gives the same effect, and I thought that was a super powerful thing to do, even in a small way.
So, you know, it's crazy though, because like, Baby Og used to tell me this shit all the time. Like you just gotta think about like linebacker. Like, I was the only one with a gun. I was the only one, like me and, you know what I'm saying, other dudes that we not really gonna talk about right now, but Baby Og had a damn pool stick and dude had a damn power drill, and I was the only one with a gun. Like, so he been telling me that shit, but I just didn't want to listen. That's the whole thing. Like, I never really wanted to listen. I'm like, man, shit, I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But
I got this. I'm flop.
Right. But the whole time, like, and bro was ahead of his time, but he knew what he was talking about, man. And it just said that I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't listen to him when I could, 'cause I'd still be out here with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Overly, you know what I'm saying? What happened to him will never happen, you know.
Now that you are home, what is like I don't want to use the word rehabilitation process. What are things like now that you are back at home? Do you still move between the mindset of still being in prison? Is it hard to acclimate yourself? Do you be ready to snap on somebody like you're still in there?
Sometimes, most of the time, like my manager tell me all the time, like, Mo, you not in jail no more. Like yesterday, I'm getting changed. I'm taking my shit off right there. Like, yeah, put this shit on. I'm taking that shit off right in front. Nah, go in the back. You know you could go in the bathroom now and change. You not in jail no more. But I'm like, bro, like, I'm a man, slip. Y'all man, like, as long as I ain't got no dropout, y'all good. Like, I'm putting my shit on, bro. But I feel we coming from, like, I just really gotta get out that shit, like, but it's hard. Like, it's hard. It's not as hard, but it's hard. Like, by me having a good team behind me, like, they working to get my mind state back on, like, the outside world. But sometimes I find myself falling back into, you know what I'm saying,
the mindset. I mean, because honestly, like, prison is built to break down people. It's built to break down your mindset. It's built to just tear you down. And there's a lot of people, of course, that experience PTSD when they get out because they're just still stuck in that mindset. You spent 23 hours in the hole and you're not interacting with nobody. Right. Like, that tears into your brain, which is part of the reason that they put people there. Right. That's some dark shit.
Hell yes, but I learned, like, pressure bust pipes will create diamonds. Like,
pressure bust pipes or create diamonds.
And I feel like I'm a diamond. I'm gonna just continue to be shining. Like, I ain't let prison break me. You know what I'm saying? There's been times when I thought I wasn't gonna make it out though. I ain't gonna lie, like, damn, like, man, I might gotta crash out. I might gotta do this, do that. But I really had to just sit down and be like, man, damn, like, is this shit worth it though? Like, at the end of the day, like, I fuck around and stab this nigga, man. And now they charging shit for that shit now. Like, you getting charged with a knife now. Like, it didn't used to be like that. You get caught with a knife, you go to the hole, you come right back out. Now, they ain't going for that shit now, especially out where I was at. You getting time for that shit. So it's like, damn, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I just say fuck it and go all the way and say fuck, come home, don't come home, no fam, don't come on your door and shit? Or do I just be like, man, fuck what them niggas think, fuck how a nigga feel about me? You know who you are.
Eyes on the prize.
Right. You always, your goal going, you never go going in. So let me, when you go in, your goal is always to come home. That's the main goal. First day in, you like, I gotta make it out. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make it out. So that's how I put it in my head. I had to make it out.
How long was this sentence?
I got sentenced to 46 months, but I did 3 years and like 3 years and like a month or something like that.
3 years and a month. If I may ask, what were you locked up for? What were you like before?
I did 3 years flat, huh? I did 3 years straight, like.
I was gonna say, I think Kodak just got a very similar sentence.
Yeah, I got locked up October 19th. And I came home this time October 30th. So that was 3 years and 2 years, 3 years, like 2 years. 3 years for real.
What they lock you for?
Possessing of firearms and drug distribution. or intent to distribute.
Intent to distribute. What was your mindset like before that? Were you just really in a bad spot? Did you expect to go down the way that you did?
Man,
Did
hell
you see that?
nah.
Did you see that coming? Did you just live it on a high?
Nah, it was like the shit was so
Everybody shook their
crazy.
head suddenly like.
I guess the shit was so crazy, right? Because it's like I had so many guns at my mother's house at first, right?
Not funny.
Like for real, like a lot, like and I just had a funny feeling like them people was gonna come get me. So I just got everything out of my house, like everything, guns, vests, all that shit. Got all that shit out of my house, but the situation had happened like a couple days before that, and I'm like, man, shit, I gotta be tight, like. Niggas know, like these niggas I kick it with every day, so I know they gonna know what's going on, so they gonna know where I sleep at and shit. Like, man, fuck that, I gotta stay tight like a speedo, like at all times. I can't let nobody catch me bullshitting. It just happened that, you know what I'm saying, I do a show, and as soon as I come back, then the whole kill, like after I left the show that I was supposed to, after I did the show up U Street and shit, I was supposed to go to the club after that. But I said, nah, I want to go in the house and just go lay with my daughter, because my daughter was still home. So I'm like, nah, I just want to go home and go sleep with my daughter, man, fuck that shit. Went home. My daughter was still sleeping in my mother's room. I'm off the perk, I'm high as shit. I'm playing a video game. I finally go to sleep. I probably go to sleep probably like 3 something, man. As soon as I put my head down, boom.
You heard the door.
Boom, but I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, I'm high, but I'm still laying for a little bit. I'm like, damn, like, I go back to sleep, man, fuck this. Then I hear my mother voice like, man, what the fuck, man, what y'all doing here? I'm like, oh, see, this shit real for real. I bop up, but it's a gun in my bed, it's a gun in my drawer. And the third gun, it was a gun I didn't even know that was there. Like, I don't know where the fuck that gun came from, to be honest.
I don't know
I didn't
where
even know
it
it was
came
there,
from.
you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, man, I couldn't do nothing. Like, I was thinking like, damn, let me hurry up and try to go in the back. I couldn't do shit. As soon as
So you tried to run?
Nah, hell no, I was stuck. Like, I'm trying to hurry up and think real quick.
Away.
Yeah, but I couldn't do shit. Like, as soon as they came in with that big shit. I was just like, I already had my hands up though. My hands already up because I know they try to shoot a nigga ASAP. So they had that
resisting
shit
action.
Yeah, I'm right there. They're like, man, hands up. I'm like, shit, my hands already out. What you mean?
So your daughter was home during this point?
Yeah, but she was in my mother's room.
To
be honest, she was asleep the whole.
Taken out?
Nah, she seen me. That's when she seen me like. One of the officers shit woke her up. They had her in her. I was holding her because they had me and my mother like semi-detained or whatever. So, motherfucker, yeah. So that's when she seen me. She seen me like leaving out and shit. I seen her coming out the window, like looking out the blind.
Did you give her a kiss goodbye? Nothing.
No, they ain't let me do none of that shit. They ain't let me do none of that. Yeah, man, they ain't let me do none of that shit. But the whole time when they was in there though, and they got the guns everywhere, she can't hear none of that. She sleep the whole time, which was the blessing, like, cause I know that shit would have fucked her up, scared her.
Absolutely. How old was she at this point?
Man, shit, she probably only 2 years old at the time, like maybe 2, yeah, cause she about to be 5. She gotta be 2, you know what I'm saying? She was a baby, like, I know that shit would've fucked her up, like, man, what the fuck? You know, she ain't gonna know what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Well, now that you are home, I did see it, obviously, in your first day out video and all the recaps and stuff, you were talking about how excited you were to be with your daughter, and she looked just like you.
Yeah.
That's your twin.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know her mother, but
yes, she dogging me.
That might be your twin. Was she excited to have you home? What was the warmth like? What kind of hug? What'd she say to you?
Like she was asleep. She was asleep at first, so when my baby mother basically brought her up, and she was still asleep. So I was just like, man, what's up? She looking. She looking like it's unreal. Like, man, hold up. Like she had to really snap. She had to really snap. Like, man, hold up. Oh yeah. But she wasn't really saying too much. You know, she wake up. She's so grumpy. Like, she just like me. If I wake up, I ain't trying to talk. I ain't trying to rap. She for real. She just like me though. Like personality wise, we exactly the same though. But now she just happy her daddy home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
So you guys are spending a lot of time together.
See, nah, that's the only thing. Like, we haven't been spending a lot of time because of the little situation that I'm in right now. But, like, I feel as though, like, she just, I don't want to say she's satisfied because, of course, she want more. You know what I'm saying? Even if
she has to relearn you.
Right, she has to relearn me. So it's like, it hurt my heart a lot, though. Like, I just had to have a heart to talk with my manager yesterday about that shit. Like, I'm like, damn, like, I feel as though, like, I'm putting this music before my priorities, you know what I'm saying? But I had to sit down and think like, damn, like what the fuck else would I do? Like if I wasn't rapping, what else would I do? You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's a way to provide for your family.
Right,
you see it that way.
Right. So I gotta make certain little sacrifices, but now he said I could plan my own schedule now and shit like that. So now my schedule gonna be planned. So I'm gonna have daughter time, music time, and I'm gonna make sure everything balance out.
So on the music tip, We gonna sign a deal? We gonna just sit and be independent? Do you want to put out a project this year? What do you want to do next with music?
All right, boom. So
What's the vision?
I can't really talk about too much deal things, like, because it's just so much really going on. Like, so I don't want to mislead you or mislead the people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not.
I appreciate
that's,
that.
That's not
Because
nothing
niggas come in here and lie to me,
Yeah,
and then I don't fuck with them after that.
yeah.
And they know who they are.
There's no point in lying. Like,
They already know how I feel.
so, but like, independent. I mean, I wouldn't really have a problem with being independent, but it's just like, I feel as though, I ain't gonna say everybody need a push, but a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, a lot of record labels and shit, they put their push in, you know what I'm saying, get your name out to the world. There's sometimes independency can't do that for you sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But putting out a project this year, I most definitely, for real, I feel as though I could put out 10 projects this year for real, but of course, they won't let me do that, you know what I'm saying?
It's got to be meticulous. You got to have a rollout because you can't just be just putting everything on Spinrilla.
Right.
Quality
So,
over content.
well, exactly. So I feel like hopefully they let me, you know what I'm saying, put out at least one, you know what I'm saying, and it's gonna be like that. I think that shit could carry out for about 2 years.
Do you know what type of sound that you would want to put in your first project if you had to choose it today?
Oh man, I just want to just be me. Like, I just want like my own creativity, like just whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I just come up, like one day I might wake up and this what I'm on. I might be on some lovey-dovey song shit. I might be
Wait. So you telling me you got a star style?
Yeah.
You gonna write a love song?
Yeah, like I got rock a love
Like,
song.
hold me down again.
Right. I got a whole.
Just put up in
Yeah.
key.
Yeah. Shit like that.
You know they wrote that song. You wrote that song about me. You didn't even know it though.
Oh yeah.
I put up in a G for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you gonna give a love song? What else?
Yeah, I feel I'm very versatile. I could give you whatever. Like, if the dude Lil Nas X one never came out, I probably would have came out with some country shit just for the fuck of it. Though.
I can see that.
For real. I told Chef this though. That's the crazy part. Didn't I though? I've been told him this though. That's the whole crazy part. But you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they feel as though like I might be just going too far sometimes. But like now.
There's no such thing as too far. I don't know what you see as far as music is concerned, but there's a multitude of ways to go.
It's like that was then now, but now I feel as though now they see like the ideas that I had before, like, and now they seeing how other motherfuckers is capitalizing off them ideas. So
AKA, y'all should have listened to him when he was talking, type thing. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing.
So basically, what you bugging me for? Like I'm telling a lie.
You make it sound so good.
I'm keeping it 100. And this damn interview ain't about him though. That's the whole kid, but I'm keeping it 100 though. Like, but I feel like I'm not discrediting them or nothing. Like, I understand where they was coming from at that time because we was all just learning. We was just learning, so we like, damn, like it's certain shit you might can't say, certain shit you might can't do. But like now I feel like they're giving me that creative space that I could do what I want. So I don't want to get mislead y'all again or make it seem like they shelter me or stop me from doing it. It's just, you know what I'm saying, we was just learning. We was just learning. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I've said this maybe in other interviews, or I've definitely said it to people. I feel like right before you went away, I feel like you then ushered in an era and allowed for a lot of other artists to come up and thrive. It was really bad timing for you, but it made fortunate timing for a lot of DMV artists in the sound because you kind of pioneered the sound of the area.
Right.
Did you listen to a lot of DMV artists while you were locked away? Did you listen to anything?
Nah, yeah, I listen to a lot of shit, but DMV artists, like, cause you know we had like little MPs and shit out there, so you'll get music and shit on computer. But the only people that was really they put on there was Q. They just put Q shit on there, you know what I'm saying? So anybody who from the area, I don't even really give a fuck with, you know what I'm saying? If I listen to your music now, if I find out you're from the area, I'm gonna just download it anyway, just cause, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you supposed to do it. So I'm saying I listen to Q. They put Will's song on there with a rap with him and Gucci. It was that Put Up Pop Out remix. Nah, I think he out there. He out here. So I see him tweeting and shit like that, posting pictures and shit. I think he out here, but yeah, I download his, listen to his shit. But I listen to it like I was listening to a whole bunch of motherfuckers. I wrote them down and shit.
I was gonna say, did you listen to Shabazz,
They ain't had him out there.
Young Man,
See,
Rico, any of them?
I ended up listening to him when I came out here, like came home, but no, I was in nah.
Do you hear anything you like now?
Nah, like not saying that.
No disrespect.
Like like it's really not no disrespect at all. It's just like I feel as though that everybody sounds so much alike that me listening to one, it seems like I'm still be listening to the other because y'all still talking the same thing. Y'all sound exactly the same. So like I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to discredit no odd shit. Like to be honest, I really don't listen to them because I'm not. You keep listening to something over and over again, you end up sounding like that person. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Even if it's unintentional. So I'm saying I just listen to me right now at this point.
I mean, to some extent, of course, it's like a DMV flow and a DMV sound. But I definitely get you because I mean, like I host a segment on my show called KYS Versus, and I be hearing a lot of the same shit over and over and over and over. So there are things that stand out, and thank God they stand out. If there was 3 things that you could say right now that would encourage somebody not to end up in a circumstance like yours or just to end up in a bad spot, what would you say? Because young people really look to you. You've been tweeting every day, and you can see those retweets going up because they're hearing you.
Right.
They care.
I mean, 3 things I would say. Always follow your dreams, man. Like, I know that sounds so cliche and shit, because that's what people say all the time. But like, that's like really the truth. Like, if you follow everything that you believe in, like, I don't. But it's on a positive note. Like, I feel it though. Like, I don't see how you can't be successful. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Mind over matter.
but basically, you know what I'm saying. Second thing I'd probably say like, shit, like. That knowledge is gangster. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel it. Though,
Knowledge is game. So did you read a lot in there?
Did I?
What'd you read?
Everything. But I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna wolf for this tell. Like, I'm reading a whole bunch of little, like, you know, all some big ass 1,000-page books. I'm on urban novels, all this shit. I was reading a whole bunch of urban. I would keep it 100 though.
Really?
Yeah, like,
It's
you
like
know
the
what I'm
ones
saying?
where they're on the cover and their bodies is all shiny.
But they on some gangster shit, or it's a whole bunch of fucking scenes and shit like that. You know, I was like hoarding this shit off the fence. I ain't gonna lie. I was keeping it 100 though.
Also, I mean, I guess what do they call this? Erotica books.
Nah. See, I ain't.
No.
With that, though.
It's like novel erotica. It's like it's like Zane.
See,
Like
I
Zane.
wasn't on that, see, because you gotta understand, I gotta sell it, you feel what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to be reading no erotica books and you want to
Hey,
beef
Mo,
up
what you reading over there?
Yeah, like you on the top rocket shit, your cover's going up. Like, what the fuck, your man gonna take a back? What the fuck, Mo?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? That's some killer shit. Hey, what the fuck is up with Lover? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wouldn't really read no, like, you know, free shit like that, but, you know what I'm saying? I like the little gangster books, the shoot 'em up, bang bang shit, or like, it was some little books, like, I like Gucci book the most. Yeah, I like that book the most because, like, that's always been one of my favorite rappers since I was young, like, young. So to hear, like, to read exactly how his life went step by step and to know that he ain't bluffing, he ain't woofing, like, you know what I'm saying? I like that the most. I started reading the what's the dude name? The dude from Houston and shit. What the dude? He got like some guy out Texas, Jay Prince. I started his book, but I didn't get to finish. I started it probably like 2 days before I left.
I mean, you could still read it right now.
Yeah, you know, time is of the essence right now. Right time, I really ain't got time to just sit down and do nothing. I gotta keep moving. I can't stop right now.
Okay, so the third thing.
Third thing, man. Shit. Man, if you got kids, man, take care of your kids, man, because you don't want your kids to grow up resenting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hypothetically, like, I just say instead of me catching a 3-year bit, and I would have caught a 10-year one. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter getting old and shit like that. Goddamn, like, where the fuck is my daddy at? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how kids be, even though they might not express it. I know that's how some, I can't say all, but I know that's how some of them feel. Like, damn, like, where the hell is my daddy at? You know what I'm saying? So it's been times like I be on the phone like that, and like, Daddy, when is you coming home? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you don't got an answer.
I be like, damn, she's like, where are you though? And I can't keep time. How I'm gonna keep telling my daughter I'm at school? I'm lying to her, but I gotta stress to her not to lie. You see what I'm saying? Like, how can I do that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, if you got kids, man, always think of your kids first. Like, when you think about going to go do anything that's in a negative form or fashion, man, just think about your kid. Like, damn, man, could this situation take me away from my kids and shit?
Would you be willing or down to do like philanthropy work and like talk to schools and talk to other young people, or even potentially like go back to jail to speak to them and encourage them? Would you be down?
See, going back to jail. If I ain't gotta be in jail, to be honest, like, I'm not trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep it on, like, you know what I'm saying? When I get off papers, you know, I got a lot of men that's locked up, so of course I go visit them and shit like that. But I mean, I ain't gonna be closed-minded about it. I'm not gonna say I won't, but like, just being in that atmosphere, like, it bring you down, man. So like, even going to go visit a friend in jail, like, it bring you down. Like, it's happy to see him, but it still bring you down, like, cause he can't go on with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Man, but I ain't got no problem. Like, I love the kids though, so I ain't got no
Flock
problem going to
love
any
the kids.
school, going to go to school, go holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna keep it gutter. Like that's the whole thing. Like I'm always keep it real. I'm always come from the heart. I'm always tell you 100% truth, even if they don't like it. See, that's the whole thing. Like I be scared to say shit sometimes, cause I feel as though my truth be too vulgar sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Too vulgar sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? As long as they accept what I got coming, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the idea. I think that, like, if we could pick a school in the DMV and we just sat down with the kids and just talked and listened, had a whole conversation, I think it could be a thing.
I'd be a young nigga mentor, you hear me? Like,
Put Flock in a suit, clean him up nice.
Oh, no, I don't know about those suits right now. I ain't get the suit Flock yet, but hey,
I mean, New Year's coming up. You could just New Year, new Flock.
I might try to put me on a suit for New Year's. That's for you. I might try.
Ew. On a fun tip, are you gonna party? You gonna ever do like a club welcome home type thing? Girls, are you still with your baby mama? What you doing?
Nah, I'm not with my baby mother right now, but you know, she's a very nice young woman, and she's a very great mother. I would just like to say that. Like me and her not together because of not just stuff that she done, but stuff that I done as well. But besides that, though, she's a great mother. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about her, but I'm in a committed relationship at the moment, though.
I was gonna say, did you pick up where you left off with anybody? Did anybody welcome you home? Like, cause I'm sure the DM's been booming. I saw some girl, she tweeted you a picture of her ass the other day, like, Flock welcome home type. I was like, okay.
DMs get crazy, like real crazy. Like I'm glad I ain't got a Snapchat no more, cause when I was on that first Snapchat, I used to get super crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I feel as though like I'm doing a good job at trying to be. I ain't gonna say trying to calm down. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some faithful shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a good job at it. I think. You know what I'm saying? I think it shows my growth though, cause at first you know what I'm saying, I was a dog, but.
Don't. Black men definitely cheat. I really don't want to start with this, and I'm gonna just let you have your truth. It's your truth. It's your story.
Yeah, I'm keeping it on it though.
From here until indefinitely, I better not ever see you doing nothing that's questionable. Like, hey, Flock, where your girl at? Cause I thought you was with.
Oh man, Scotty tipping.
I'm just saying. Don't let me catch you, cause you standing on a faithful hill right now. I hope no side joint watching this joint like.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now. Like, see, this the whole thing. I want people to understand. Like, when you got somebody that's there for you when you at your lowest, and they help build you back up. You ain't got no choice but to be there for them and reciprocate that same love back.
Because they was down when you didn't have nothing, when you couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, nothing. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be no foul dude, man. You know what I'm saying? If it end up not working out, it just end up not working out just on the strength of not working out, but not on the strength of me on some cheating.
As long as you don't cheat. That's all I like to hear.
Right.
Can you go ahead and drop your social media so they can tell you welcome home, congratulate you? Because I know they wrote you letters too.
Yeah, they did. And everybody who did write me letters, man, I apologize because I did not write back, but I want y'all to understand, like, just like how everything is new out here, like, niggas out there ain't writing letters no more. You know what I'm saying? We got emails, some people got phones, like, niggas ain't on that. But everybody who did write a letter, man, which I got a lot of them, man, I definitely appreciate y'all, man, because for some, y'all want to understand, like, when I was at a dark place, man, y'all brought some light to that dark place, though, man. You know, I still got some of them letters, man. So one day I'm fucking around and just bring them up here and just read them, just man. You know.
I like that. I get letters from jail here all the time. I get some from DC jail and Arlington Correctional. They be like, Baker, we be listening to you.
Yeah.
We want to know what you look like.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the good men of DC jail, man. All the girls of Marlboro, man. All the feds everywhere, man. But social media everywhere is Big Flock 187, man. That's my social media everywhere. So I interact with fans. I talk to fans. I reply. I joke. I bid. I do shit all day. So, you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me, man. I ain't no Hollywood guy.
For the people.
I'm for the people. I'm definitely for the people. Always for the people.
Favorite Terry, Little Bacon Bear signing out. Big Flock.
Yeah.
You gotta say it like that.